The beginning of spring is the unofficial kickoff for running season. So many of us are itching to get out there in the nicer weather and run, especially after a long winter. Many people struggle with how to start a running routine and fit it into their already busy schedules. This video will list the benefits and risks of running, how to fit running into the busiest of lifestyles, and we'll wrap it up with a recommended training schedule for those who are really motivated to do a half or full marathon. Helpline lists the benefits of running as reduced risk of death from heart attack or stroke, reduced risk of cardiovascular disease, lowered risk of developing cancer, lowered risk of developing certain neurological diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, and bonus benefits of running include improved sleep, focus, and mood. The recommendation is for 30 minutes of moderate intensity running or other physical activity 5 days a week for most healthy adults. Running every day may increase your risk of an overuse injury. So to avoid overuse injuries, Healthline recommends the following. Make sure you have appropriate running shoes and change them often. Fleet Feet suggests getting new running shoes every 300 to 500 miles, so about every 4 to 6 months if you run 20 miles per week, and gradually increase the number of miles you run each week. The recommendation from Runner's World is the 10% rule. You should never increase your weekly mileage by more than 10% over the previous week. Again, this is important as the vast majority of running injuries are overuse injuries. Mix it up with cross-training, think biking or swimming. An orthopedic surgeon once told me, if you don't cross-train, you're running to your next injury. And make sure to warm up before your run on an elliptical or with a brisk walk, and make sure to stretch afterwards as well. Finally, be mindful of your running form. Keep good posture, engage your core, keep your eyes forward, broaden your chest, keep it lifted, drawing your shoulders back and down, and keep your hands loose with a comfortable arm swing. And try to strike mid-foot to prevent injuries to your lower body. Before starting any exercise routine, it's important to talk to your doctor first, especially if you have any health conditions like high blood pressure, heart disease, or orthopedic issues. So how to fit running into that already crammed schedule? Be realistic and make a training schedule that fits your unique lifestyle. ASICS suggests aiming for a running target like a 5K, half, or full marathon that can provide motivation to help you stick to your schedule. And Run Smart shares the following insights to get that run in. Number 1, run first thing in the morning. Studies have shown that developing a healthy behavior is quicker and easier if practiced in the morning. Getting out of bed even an hour earlier to get a run in will start your day off in a positive trajectory. Plus, think of all the distractions you can avoid that can derail you and your run if you just get that run in first. I'm a morning runner, and I can tell you that there's a peace in the early hours and being energized by that morning air. Just be sure to be safe by wearing reflective clothes and use a running light if still dark outside so that cars and other people can see you. Number 2, run on a schedule. Plan to run at a time that works best for you and write it down. If you write it down in a planner or calendar, you're more likely to stay committed to it. And keep that appointment with yourself and don't skip it. Eventually, your planned runs will become a habit that you can't live without. 3, run with family. If you have family responsibilities, take them with you. Running can be a great time to spend together with little ones in a jogging stroller, or a special time to have conversation with teenagers and get some physical activity in for them too. 4, run with friends. Social support for healthy habits make them more likely to stick, and the bonus is that you can catch up with your friends at the same time. 5, run during your lunch hour. At the beginning of your lunch hour, take a break and go for a run, even for 15 or 20 minutes. Then you can come back and have a light lunch and be energized for the rest of your day. If you're interested in the easy-to-use training program that I've used to prepare for multiple half marathons and 4 full marathons, it's Brad Bowman's marathonrookie.com, and I'll leave the link in the description. The program is either a 16-week or 26-week training schedule. They say that if you can run 3 miles, you can run a marathon. The site also has inspirational stories, motivation, and running tips as well. I hope you found this helpful to start running even with a busy schedule. If you're ready to make lifestyle changes that last or know of someone who would benefit from this message, please join me at yourhealthcheerleader.com. The journey towards health begins on the path of self-love. I would love to cheer you on. So grateful you could join me today. God bless.